Hey everyone. So I am currently on my way to go get my post-peak day 7 blood draw.
Turn right onto South Highway 75 Frontage Road.
As you can hear, I have directions because I am directionally challenged, and no matter how many times I've been down to this doctor, I can't seem to figure my way out. So I apologize for that right now, but you will be hearing my directions. First off, I know I'm going to be in trouble by my parents for recording this while driving. However, sometimes something comes into your head and if you don't say something or write it down, it's gone, right? So that's one of these moments. So this morning, as I started driving, I started thinking a lot about a sermon that I heard a while back because, y'all, I do not go to church like I should.
Use the left lane to keep left. To merge onto US 75 South.
But my parents go to the Refuge in Denison with Pastor Larry Goodwin.
Keep left.
And I remember a while back, and it's been a while, he did a sermon on trusting the process that you've been put in. So, as humans, we all go
for 36 miles. Continue straight.
We all go through certain processes in life. But it's funny because my mom and we always give my dad a hard time because him and I, we are a lot alike. We're not patient people. Once we set our mind to something, we want it then, and if we don't get it then, we talk ourselves into, well, it just wasn't meant to be because we didn't get it when we wanted it. And it's a problem. We're working on it, but it is who we are. And so either way, my mom and I like to give him a hard time when he gets his mind set on something that he wants and then he can't get it. We always laugh and we tell him, you got to trust the process, right? Well, I was thinking about that this morning because Brian and I are going through one of the biggest processes you go through as a married couple, and that's having a kid, like starting your family. And for most people, that process is really easy. You do what you do, you're pregnant, you have 9 months of carrying a baby around, and then you have this little bundle of joy. It's so much of an easy process that people do it on accident. They get pregnant on accident. But here we are, going to doctor's appointments 45 minutes away to try to have this baby that we're not pregnant with yet, because we don't know what's wrong with me as to why I keep losing pregnancies. So we're in this process of going through appointment after appointment and blood draw after blood draw to figure out what's going on so that we can hopefully fix the problem and have our rainbow baby at the end, right? But there are days where this process feels like it's for nothing. Like we work and we do what we can to earn the money that we're going to need to pay these appointments. And we have a GoFundMe page that I am constantly posting up. And it just seems like no matter what we do and how hard we work for it, it's just not going to happen. It's a hard process. And there are days where I just want to give up. I just want it now. I want to be pregnant now, and I want my baby to be healthy, and I want to carry the pregnancy, and I want that baby in our arms now. But then I think about us teasing my dad about trusting the process, and man, today something it kind of lit up in me. So when you have issues with pregnancies, and I don't want to say fertility issues because technically I don't have infertility. I can get pregnant, it's just the fact that my body doesn't seem to want to hold a pregnancy. So it's not infertility, but we do have issues keeping a pregnancy. But when you go through something like this, there are many different options as to what to do, right? You can say, okay, well, I've lost so many pregnancies or so many babies, and I just don't think I can do it anymore, so I'm going to give up. And I'm just going to live life without a baby. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's fine. We'll move forward. You can see a specialist. And there are different types of specialists. I'm seeing a reproductive endocrinologist. And his job is to try to find out what's wrong. But there are also those same specialists, and you can that also do IVF treatments. So there are an array of things that you can do, processes that you can start to get to the end of where you want to be. But you have to, once you start your process, once you pick, because it's your choice, and we made the choice to go to this specific person, and now we're going through the process. So once you make your choice, you have to be okay with going through your own process. It's not like someone else picked it for you. You picked it. So today, the reason I bring this up is because I've watched people get pregnant with no problem, have babies, complain about it, and all I do is want it. But they go through their own processes. I've been around people who have done IVF treatments and IUI treatments and had successful pregnancies, but it's hard. It's so hard, emotionally, physically, mentally. It's all just so hard on a woman's body to be put through that hormonal mess. And my heart aches for other people who are going through this. But today I'm glad to be going through our process, because we're, one, figuring out what is wrong with my body, and not necessarily what's wrong, what is deficient in my body that doesn't allow me to carry a pregnancy. So we're going to find out, no matter what it takes, we're going to figure out why we're having these problems. And then hopefully these problems can be fixed and we can start doing what needs to be done to actually have a full, healthy pregnancy. So maybe it's a jumbled mess to everyone else. Maybe y'all think I'm crazy, like, why does she feel the need to tell all of us this? But y'all, this process, on days it is hard to go through and you want to give up. But then there are days where it lights a fire under you, and you know that going through the fire is the only way to get to the other side. We have to go through the process to get the end result. You can't just skip over it. It's not how life works. So today, on my way to McKinney, as I hold back tears because I'm frustrated at life for taking away my babies and the money that we are having to come up with to do this, and the sacrifices of being with family and going on vacations, and we're giving up so much to go through a process of having a baby. So I hold back tears because I'm frustrated, but at the same time there is something in me that tells me this is the right thing to do. This is the process we were meant to go through, and this is the process that will get us our end result. And man, with the way that I feel today, God has our back, and I just wanted to share that with everyone. Like, just go through your process. don't give up on your process because it's hard or because you just want it right now. Because you're never going to get anything in life with that kind of attitude. You're not. So, enjoy your process. Go through it. Learn from it. And know that if you are in a process that is difficult, it's probably the right one. Y'all have a great day, and I will let you know how the appointment goes. Bye, y'all.